My name's Sinead Boyce. I'm from Birmingham and I'm a psychology student and a part-time model. My most memorable shoot was probably the first time I got paid, because obviously I've always wanted to get paid for modelling as a little girl, so that's my favourite one, the first one that I ever done. I went to a Drake concert and the photographer that was there saw me. He asked me if I had a Facebook or whatever. I said yeah. And then he messaged me on Facebook. We went in for a shoot and it was diabolical, like it was the worst thing you could ever see. And then I don't know, I kind of just used those photos on Purpleport. It's a website that you use to build a portfolio, and then you can like apply for castings, meet photographers. And I just kind of carried on doing that and booking shoots, and I got into it that way. I grew up in Newtown in Birmingham. I lived there all my life. It affected me because it's not the kind of place that you live in and then you can make something of yourself. You live in Newtown, you have a dead-end job, you don't really go to uni. And that's your life, like you stay here. Everyone that I know, like older wise, mum's friends, you know, people that I know that are older, they're all still here. They've been here since I was a child and they're still here. I think you don't get any support, you don't get told, you know, you can do anything, you can follow your dreams, you get told you're from Newtown, you ain't going nowhere, like, you've got nothing for you. There's just, I suppose the best thing you could do is go school, get good GCSEs, go college and hope for the best, but you know, it don't always work out that way.
Socks and sliders everywhere and every day. Full English breakfast at a cafe, not a cafe. No, no, baby, we don't let strangers come our way. But you should come to my hood, my hood, my hood. Mimi and Molly's best fried chicken is in South. I'll show you gangsters, don't you go run in your mouth. Mopeds are racing 2 a.m. outside my house. Oh yeah, it's loud, but come to my hood, my hood, my hood. Oh, you should come to
This is my primary school. I love it now, but back then, like, it was fucking, it wasn't really the greatest times. But now when I look back at it, I'd love to go back here. This is my playground, the infants one. I remember sitting in this little thing and picking melted crayons off the floor in the summer. I used to love it, and the smell of it was amazing. And that was our dining hall, I think. There's reception. Oh, I love it so much.
But you should come to my hood, my hood, my hood.
I don't know, I think me, like personally anyway, I don't hold a lot of friends, I don't hold a massive circle, so I don't really have that, you know, support where I've got like 1 or 2 friends that are like, oh yeah, your photos are fire and like go and do this and do that, but I don't really have many people that are like, yes, like Sinead, you're doing well, da, 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 keep going, do your thing. And more than likely, like, I don't know, people from school and stuff like that, like they'll see me and they'll say, oh, your modelling shoots are good and that, but they follow me and they won't like the photos, and I just think, you see everything I do, I know you do, because when you see me on the street, you'll say, I like it and that, but I feel like people don't want to show me support, or they don't want other people to know that they support me. I don't know what it is. My family, my nan's like my biggest fan. She's got like this little portfolio and she goes around work and that she shows everyone. My mum, she's alright, like she's okay. My dad, I don't know, but I think he wants me to be like a lawyer or some shit, so whatever. I think it's definitely affected my own personal mental health. Purely because not so much living in this area, but because I live in this area, certain things have happened in family life that has affected me, where I don't think it would have happened if we lived elsewhere. Like they wouldn't have got dragged into the wrong stuff and it wouldn't have been put upon our family. So it's definitely affected my mental health, and that's in regards to drugs and addiction and things like taking over people's lives and them turning into different people and whatever. And in terms of other people's mental health, there's nothing here to help people. Everybody here, like Birmingham is the place of benefits and like lack of employment, alcoholics, even working alcoholics. Men go to work every day and they go to the pub after work from 5 o'clock till 11 o'clock at night every single day for like 40, 50 years. The mental health it needs addressing and it needs recognising, and something needs to be put in place where we can have somewhere to go to talk, we can have somewhere to go just to have somewhere to sit, to have somewhere where it's comfortable, where we're not at home dealing with rubbish, or we're not, you know, on the roads dealing with rubbish. We can just go there and feel safe and feel secure and know that there's something actually there for us. When I was growing up, my stepdad had a friend, and like he'd always say to me, you need to be a model, like I'll take you to London, I'll be your manager, but you have to give me 25% now. All this stuff like all the time, and I'd be like, Errol, listen man, just forget it, like you can just see pound signs in your eyes, you don't think I could be a model, I could never be a model. And then when like he got really ill and he was passing away, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try this. So I went and did a few photo shoots, and I managed to, before he passed away, to take him a photo of me modelling, and he was so proud, and seeing that in his eyes, like even though he was really ill and you know he couldn't really do much, that pushes me, and to know that like, I really believe in like the next life and whatever. So I know that he's there, his stepdad's there, and we're just saying, go on man, just do your thing, you deserve it. I know that 100%. My Instagram is @Sinead Boyce _ and my Snap, I need a new one, is @MRSWX, I think.
Newtown, Birmingham, England, where the kids were taught resilience and turkey twizzlers were shoved down throats at school dinners as quickly as possible before we hurdled onto bleak grey playgrounds to fit into our cliques. Last week I played netball with Beth. Today I want to cheerlead and do the splits with Tiff. Shall I speak to Jessie or Liv? Can I even listen to this? By the pressures we are surrounded. To fit in we must. Before you know it, your childhood's done, and those cliques that you made turn into dust. If you haven't been forced to already, way before your time, then you have to grow up. I swear Peter Pan was on the right vibe, so now's the time to go to college, then uni, get a part-time job on the side, and you better learn to drive. For safety we strive, and forget about our dreams. By the pressures we are surrounded. To be a part of the game, to join the rat race and buy ourselves a place, just to put a bed in it so we can get in it, go to work and get back in it again, only to wake up still in debt and in a permanent state of contempt.